We will learn how to solve proportions using cross multiplication. The first example is 63 over x is equal to 7 over 5. Cross multiplication is simply that, crossing and multiplying. So we will cross x and 7, giving us 7x, and the opposite, 63 and 5, 63 times 5. 7x is equal to 315. We want to get x by itself. X is being multiplied by 7, so we want to divide by 7 to cancel it out. Whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, giving us x as 45. You always want to check your answer. All we do is plug the value that we found for x back into the original equation. So 63 over x will now be 63 over 45 is equal to 7 over 5. Just cross multiply again to make sure that everything is equal. 63 times 5 is equal to 315, and 45 times 7 is equal to 315. That answer is correct. There's also a second way to do this. If you want to divide really quickly, 63 divided by 45 is equal to 1.4, and 7 divided by 5 is also equal to 1.4. So you know the answer is correct. But you don't always have a calculator when you're taking a test, and it's really easy to grab a scrap sheet of paper and multiply these out to make sure you have the correct answer. So we'll move on to a slightly more complex problem. We now have 20 over x minus 10 is equal to 30 over x. Again, cross multiplying means crossing and multiplying. So we'll start with 20 times x is equal to 30, and we'll put this in parentheses, x minus 10, because it still needs to be multiplied by both. And then we will distribute 20x is equal to 30 times x will be 30x. 30 times 10 will be 300, and we have the subtraction here, so 300. We want to get x by itself on one side and the numbers on the other. So as you can see, there's an x on both sides of the equation. We'll take this one so that we have the numbers on this side and x on the other. So it's adding, so we want to do the opposite of that, which is subtract. Minus 30x, canceling it on this side. Whatever you do to one side, do to the other. So we'll subtract 30x from this side. That will give us negative 10x is equal to negative 300. We want to get x by itself. It's being multiplied by negative 10, so we will divide by negative 10, canceling it out. Whatever you do to one side, do to the other, and that will give us x. Negative 300 divided by negative 10. Negative divided by negative is a positive. 300 divided by 10 is 30. Again, we always want to check our answer by plugging in the value that we found for x back into the original equation of 20 over x minus 10. So we'll replace x with 30. So 30 minus 10 is supposed to be equal to 30 over x. X is equal to 30. So we want to simplify. 20 over 30 minus 10 will be 20. And 30 over 30. Again, we can do this two ways. The first way we can cross multiply again, saying 20 times 30 is equal to 600, and 20 times 30 is equal to 600. So we know the answer is correct. The second way, also 20 divided by 20 is equal to 1, and 30 divided by 30 is equal to 1.